Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And today we're doing another unboxing. This time is the DYU R1 electric bike. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. First of all, also big thanks to DYU or DYU for sending me out this bike for testing purposes and for me to keep. If you want to get any bike like this straight from the manufacturer, then feel free to use the affiliate link below. By using this link, you also support the channel. Nevertheless, I'll be reviewing this thing thoroughly, and in a bit, when I'm done with the review, you'll be able to see if this is something for you or if this is a product to avoid. Anyways, I know that we are mostly using electric wheels on this channel. However, I wanted to get back to the roots a bit, you know? Test out the bike, see what the electric bike ride is like again. If you're an old-time viewer of this channel, you also know that I was testing also a Benelli bike at some point, some Trek bicycles, and I want to also have a device that I can just like clip outside, put some luggage mounts on the back and do some grocery shopping with. So I don't know, when DYU reached out to me, I thought that their bike was pretty cute and maybe it's something that I'll like to use, or maybe it'll turn out to be just like bad. Anyways, oh, that's a good packaging. Much better than the Vora motors that I unboxed in the last video. All right, so that we had tape, we had these plastic parts, and we had big metal, I don't know how they're called, to keep everything together. Nice. This e-bike is definitely not a baller. It's like not a balls to the walls powerful e-bike that you will cruise at 50 miles an hour. This is more of like a commuting solution with a bit of a battery to give you just some additional kick. So that's that. Let me open up this box. What do we have here? I see lots of parts. We have the pedals. That was not a deja vu. Probably the smallest charger I've ever seen. It's like smaller than a laptop charger, because this thing has a very small battery. How many amps is that? Oh, it's tiny. 1.5 amps, 42 volts. But therefore it's also very light. Like I wouldn't mind taking that into my backpack. So this thing has a very small battery, but therefore it's also very light. What do we get as well? Oh, we have some Allen keys as well. Very nice. Plastic bits, that's probably for the handlebars. Cardboard. This is for the wheel. And we also get another key, very nice. And an instruction manual, along with a QR code. And it's pretty thorough. It shows you every part here, the charge port. So here, charts and shit. We have a 5 amp hour battery. Just as big as like the one wheel pint. The range test will be probably very short. All right, but it's fully legal therefore, which is also nice. Later I also managed to check out DYU's website, which is actually full of information, pretty great. And I also see that they care for safety by implementing 2 fuses into the battery. They also inform us about the limits of this e-bike, and there was actually a electrical circuit diagram of the e-bike in the instruction manual. Great! All right, let's get it out. And let's just pull out everything together. Oh, that's light! That's so light. Wow. And let's get out. So the battery here is actually in the seat. Oh, a bit of residue here. Actually, it's scratched up. That's sad. This was here right from the beginning when I unboxed the device. You see it? Ouch. And here's right away also the charge port. So the battery is actually like in a compartment underneath the seat, which is on one side pretty nice. On the other side, I hope they have pretty good security so nobody steals that. Pretty nice squishy seat. Very squishy actually. Let's get this thing unwrapped and set up. Bike also has some storage space like that. Wow, the aluminium frame looks really good. More 6. Oh, the lights are integrated. That's cool.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so I managed to set everything up. It was quite a struggle, but finally we made it. There's some shipping damage, sadly, on this bike. For example, the light, I needed to just like tape it up violently in the front because it was broken. Probably I'll ask for a new one from DYU. And also here there is some aluminium which is just damaged for some reason. But the biggest question, cat is going nuts. It's a mono cat. Was, well, what if someone steals your battery? Well, the answer is we have a key here, and only with the key you can remove the battery, and then you have I guess a waterproof or water resistant connector, and you can pull it out. So that's awesome. So I'll just put it back in. Also, you can have it like in different heights, the seat. But I think that's a very cool option. So then we just close it up, use the key, boom. We have to pull it in, and then no one can take the seat out. Awesome, really. It's very good they thought about that. And then we take the connector, plonk it in, and voila, it's here. I'm not sure if this bike has a water resistance rating, but it looks fairly well assembled. And it also has some, you know, seals here, like the Xiaomi scooters, like silicone or I don't know, rubber seals, where the wires go into the bike. And all in all, it just looks very well done. Like all of the finish here, all the aluminium, the rear, this I don't know, luggage area. I'm not familiar with biking words yet. Looks great. Also the mud guards look solid. I love the tires, 20-inch. Also like the tire tread. Looks a bit like between off-roady and city riding. So yeah, here we have, I guess, the controller and also the pedals. So we have no thumb throttle here. This is like a legal bike, 250 watts, rear hub motor. And so it's not a demon of speed by any means. It's just a bike to commute with. We have also front suspension. Well, looks fairly well. Is it adjustable? No, these are just like fake turnable caps. Funny. And we have also disc brakes. I guess these are what, 140 millimeter, something like that. Fairly big actually for such a small bike. And contrary to, no, these are actually huge. These are 180s maybe? Or 160? I'll check it out in a second. Contrary to popular belief, this is not a folding bike. It's just folding in a way that this front part folds. So we can just use this, pull this up, and then this front element folds, nothing else. So we can boot it up. We have a button here on the top, and then we can see all of the options here, modes, etc. Woo! And it reacts fairly quickly onto the pedaling. So maybe it's a good pedal assist as well. So here we can see the display. So we have the battery indicator here, the speed, the mode you're in, you can select that. I don't know if it has like cruise control, P0. These are the additional settings then. Maybe we'll dive into those later, but you can select some other parameters. I guess that's the voltage of the system, that's right. 20 is, I don't know what. And 2 is also, I don't know what. And that's fairly straightforward, just the odometer, and yeah, that's that. We also have the brakes with fairly nice response. Also this brake and a bell. Yeah, all of the cables are wrapped in this sort of protective material. I like that. And as said here, for example, we have a bit of a rubber piece around the cables. So I guess that makes a bit of a seal. Wait, oh yeah, that makes a bit of a seal around this area and also here in the back where the wires go into the controller. Mud guards, as said, look pretty decent, pretty well assembled, and in general just get the nice vibe from this bike. By the way, how would it turn on the lights? Oh, here. So we have actually a very cool, also nice kickstand, very cool lights here in the back. I think that looks very awesome. Integrated lights into the frame. And are these also brake lights? You can also see them from the side, which provides more safety. And the front light is actually fairly decent. I think it's actually more powerful than the eMove Roadrunner we tested. I mean, we unboxed in the last video. Well, It looks fairly decent actually. Maybe there will be enough. Like, it's not like a powerful light, like this is compared to a, I don't know, powerful EUC. But it's fairly decent, really fairly decent. Especially this bike doesn't cost, millions of dollars. So for now, I'm fairly satisfied with the unboxing. I like the portability of this thing. It's not too long. Maybe I'll also just like leave it outside and take the seat in so I can charge it. And then I have also no stress that somebody steals my seat. The grips are just a bit cheap. I don't like them that much. There's a small bit of play, but no, it's the suspension. Okay, it's the suspension. And it's also only single gear. So we don't have any gears here, but I don't mind that. I'm actually a fan of, gearless bikes. I'm also into, BMX and stuff, so I don't mind that too much. Top speed is 25 kilometers an hour. With the 150 amp hour, watt hour battery, this thing will have like, 30 kilometers of range with pedal assist, maybe just a tiny bit more. So don't expect it to be a long range cruiser. But I really like the design. I like the, thoughtfulness. I think it's a well-rounded product with mud guards, lighting, here a luggage area, the seat with a lock, and yeah, I'm just excited. Even though it's not a fast product, I think it's pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to riding it outside and checking it out a bit more. So if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.